My name is Brittany. I am the daughter of Angie Beneke, who is on the screen with us today from the Manistee County Jail. Tomorrow she is getting sentencing for her crimes that she committed during her relapse. So, Mom.
I am Angela Beneke.
I'm going to ask her a few questions and just go from there. So the first thing, Mom, I want to ask you is, how are you feeling today?
I'm a bundle of nerves right now.
What are you hoping for tomorrow?
Well, my hope is I get to go home and help run the sober living home and be with my family. Whether that's on tether, go to rehab first, whatever. That would be my wish.
We all wish you were out. It's hard.
Hard being in here.
Me, tomorrow, I think I'm mentally prepared to hear anything. Emotionally, probably not. So, pretty nervous. Never thought.
I am too, and I'm just kind of like trusting the process and knowing what the worst is, but hoping for the best. And I don't think I'll ever be prepared, no matter what it is. But I know that I'm going to be okay because I'm free. I'm free of drugs and found hope again. And I don't want that in my life anymore.
That's good. I think one thing that I'm curious to know is, during your relapse, when in that time did you realize that there was an issue that...
Well, as soon as I began, it was not easy to just stop, because for one, I had already fed the demon, and my addiction was out of control. And then you get the guilt and shame, and that just adds to it. So why stop now? I already screwed up 10 years, so I already am where I'm at in it. So it was just, I just kept using.
I think the moment I realized that there was a big problem is I had drove by your house and you were there, or you were coming out of your house, and I happened to stop by, and I realized how much weight you had lost.
And I didn't realize how much weight I had lost until you said something.
Yeah. You looked sick.
I was sick. I was very sick.
Yeah. But you look so much better today.
Yeah, I ate too many noodles.
I guess if you could go back, what would you do different?
I would never pick up if I had went back. I've missed out on a lot being in here. I lost friends while I'm in here, both times, and to overdose and car accidents, and just not being able to have any closure on those things is very hard. Not being able to be there with you kids and grandkids is hard.
Yeah, I know.
If I could change, it would have never happened. But I can't coulda, woulda, shouldas either, because that's just going to keep me in a mental prison.
Right.
I've got the Second Chances going, which is a program that I decided to come up with when I was in here last time. There wasn't any recovery in here, and there was nothing to do, and I was in this huge cement walls by myself. And so I read Second Chances out of the NA book, and I thought, yeah, this woman had 13 years clean, went back out, and her life went to hell. So her story was my story. And so I started putting stuff together, and we started putting stuff together for the women's sober living, and it all came together. So when the judge decided that it was time for me to go back and sit my butt down, because the universe said so, Jenny started sending me packets so I could keep doing what I was doing and helping other women in Manistee County. And one other thing I'd like to say is, it doesn't matter how long you relapse for. There's not a time limit of comeback. Like, people think you should have years of back into the program. I didn't lose that 10 years that I gained. I learned a lot in that 10 years. And I want people to know you don't have to wait 10 years to open up a sober living house.
Right.
You don't have to wait 10 years for anything. You just gotta find some hope.
Mm-hmm.
And hope is what matters. Hope and connection. Instead of wanting to die in disconnection.
And I don't think people realize that you can come back from after going out.
Yeah, you can bounce back. It's a matter of wanting to.
You could be 10 years or 20 years clean and still go out. And
yeah, and it doesn't matter who you are, what your job is, what your ethnicity is, culture, nothing.
Addiction does not care.
Addiction is all over the world, and it has no address.
Well, hopefully tomorrow's good.
It's gonna be whatever it's gonna be, whatever God and the judge decide, and no matter what, I'm gonna be okay. And you're gonna be okay, and your brother's gonna be okay.
And we love you.
And I love you.
All right. Tell me how you're feeling.
I just feel like, without knowing what tomorrow brings, I feel like I haven't had enough time with her since she's been clean again.
I know, honey.
And not knowing what's going to happen tomorrow. Another thing that really hurts my soul is our children. They love Grandma. And I don't want them to think she's a bad person, because she's not. She's selfless, and we'll give you the shirt off her back. We'll welcome you in her home. With no questions asked, she's calling.
This is a direct pay call from